So, I was at my photography class and I asked Mr. Jeff, do you believe in Jesus? And he said yes. And I said, what church do you go to? And he said,
So what made you think about asking him?
I had no idea.
So do you remember he was talking? Do you remember he was talking and he said something about Jesus or Lord? He said, Lord knows.
No, but that was after when I asked.
No, that was before.
Well, that's because whatever he said.
He said something like, Lord knows I should do something better, right?
Lord knows I should do something better. And that's when I asked him. And then
What did you ask him?
to come to church with us.
No, you said.
Oh, wait. Let me start again. So I asked Mr. Jeff. I asked Mr. Jeff if he could come. So I asked
Who's Mr. Jeff?
my photography teacher. And finally, so I asked him, and he said,
What'd you ask him?
I asked him, do you believe in Jesus? And he said yes. And I said, what church do you go to? And he said Centerpoint. And I said, I go there too. And I jumped up in my seat, like,
What made you ask if he believes in Jesus?
I don't know. Can I have another Well, because he said something about the Lord. And then, so then I asked him. And then he...
What did you say when he said I will go to Centerpoint?
Yes. What?
What did you say? What did you say when he said he went to Centerpoint?
Say when he said to what?
What did you say to him when he said he went to Centerpoint?
I said, I go there too. Do you want to come to church? And he was like, yes. And then he said, I haven't been there since Christmas. And then he came the next morning. And I didn't know he was going to come.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought he wouldn't. And then he said he took some pictures of it, of Centerpoint.
Oh, he did.
And all the pictures are in the office. So he took that one to the mountains.
Cool.
It was the big one.
Cool.
Sorry.
So what did he say to you at the church? What did he say to you at church?
He said he took some pictures here.
Did he say anything about that?
Oh, he said thank you for welcoming me. Again, I think.
You don't remember what he said?
Oh, yes, I do.
What did he say?
He said,
It's not funny.
he said,
So this afternoon, a customer comes in to me and he was telling me how he was feeling encouraged that he heard that I was praying with my staff. So he felt that he wanted to pray with the staff too. So he came in and he was sharing with me how he was praying with his staff. And then he comes in and he tells me, I said, "Do you want to hear a good story?" And he says, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, my daughter this weekend went to the photography studio that's next to Memory Lane, downtown Pacosa Springs, and the photography teacher is this 4-H teacher, and basically they were talking, and he said something to the effect of, Lord knows I should do this. And so Charity, I'm just telling him how Charity took that as a clue to share and ask. What did you ask him?
Do you believe in Jesus?
So she asked him if he believed in Jesus, and he said yes. And then so she invited him to church, and he was asking him what church do you go to, and he said Center Point. And he said, oh, that's where we go. And so he said, tell you the truth, I haven't gone in a long time, but Jesus is telling me that I should go back because you're asking me to go, is what he said to Charity. And he said that he hasn't been in a long time. And he also said that he was very proud of you for having the bravery to ask him about his faith in Jesus. Do you remember that? And he said he's super proud of you, and he doesn't have that courage like you do.
Because I'm a kid.
Yeah. So when we were talking about childlike faith, but so here's the cool thing was that Charity, the person that I was talking to, he had this big old fat smile on his face, and he says, do you know who that was? And I said, yeah, it's the photographer that's down in Memory Lane. He's been there next to Memory Lane. He's lived there for the whole time, lived here for a long time. And he goes, he says, actually, that's my brother. And he said, they've been praying for him for quite a long time that he come back to church. And so Charity was the instrument in bringing this guy back to church. So you were, now he might come every Sunday, and Charity was an answer to prayer because he had been praying, and also his mom had been praying that they'd come back to church, and so he was back this past Sunday. What do you think about that, Charity?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? So I'm really proud of you. You're super brave, and asking him about his relationship with God, and if he was a Christian. That was really, really brave of you and super courageous.
I ask everyone that.
You do?
You don't have to be brave. You just ask them. That's like a question.
Yeah.
What's 2 times 2? 4. The paradox answers, and then you just ask them. You just don't really you don't have to be scared. Well, to a bully, yes, but say Mackenzie or Ella or Jonathan.
Who else did you invite?
Huh? Oh, I didn't invite anyone. I just asked them.
What'd you ask him?
Do you believe in Jesus?
Cool. And so
I've asked Audrey that, and the first time Audrey said no, and then a couple times she also said no, but then the 5th time I asked her, she said yes.
Cool.
But I don't know why. Because Faith's also been telling people about it, but
Faith was telling people about it too?
yeah, but she doesn't do it as much as me.